This is Newcap Sports with Moses Waldo.
The road is long, but the Bandit Pipeline Bobcats can see the light at the end of the tunnel. It's just down to two teams in the region for the right to go to the Sask Cup. The Bobcats hosting the best of three of the Pacific Regional Series, taking on the Valley West Hawks in game number 1. Now, just a minute 34 into that game, it's going to be Jackson Koluski and Parker Soretsky 2-on-1. Soretsky lights the lamp on the team's first shot on goal. It's 1-0 for the home side. Now, the Hawks would be on the man advantage, and it's going to be Trey Doyen on the PK for those Bobcats, forcing a turnover. He goes in all alone, quick release, and another goal. 2 shots, 2 goals. Crowd absolutely loving it at the Civic Center. We'll go to the second period now. Bobcats on the power play. Soretsky will drop it to Zane Franklin, that is. He rifles it bar down. It's now 3-0 Bobcats. To the third with over 5 minutes left. The Hawks with plenty of fight in them as they will break Austin McGrath's shutout streak of 263 minutes, courtesy of Luca Burzan. Valley West still in this game. It's 3-1. Unfortunately, that's as close as they would get as Doyen goes down the other way, ending any comeback talk, firing into the empty net. Bobcats now with 1 foot into the Sask Cup with a 4-1 victory.
It was a huge effort. We came out strong really well. We scored an early goal again, which, we get the crowd right into it, and I thought the boys fed off it. I thought the second period we played some real good hockey, and then, we were undisciplined in the third, and we gave them every chance, to come back. And, our penalty kill was great. Austin obviously was strong in net again tonight, and but it's going to be another huge effort for us tomorrow, because we're going to see even more offense from them.
I think the boys battled hard. We stayed together and stayed composed the whole game and just stayed out of their nonsense between the whistles. We let the ref do the work in there and just played our game in between the whistles. Trav pulled us aside and kind of got us under control halfway through the game, and I think that really helped us.
Should be a great time tonight, 7:30 puck drop at the Civic Center for Game 2 as the Bobcats try to book their ticket to the Sask Cup. Make sure you head down to the Civic. Now to the other Junior A Bobcats team. They were also in action in the AJHL North Division final on the road versus the Spruce Grove Saints. The Bobcats have been a solid 7-0 in these playoffs, while the Saints, coming off a sweep of Sherwood Park, something's got to give. Someone's going to lose this one. Just a minute in, it's going to be Spruce Grove who strikes Austin Hunter while falling down, scores. It's 1-0 for the home side. 1-1 hockey game when the Saints make the Bobcats pay on a turnover. And what a goal by Connor Lukin. It's 2-1 after 1. A minute and a half into the second, Bandit Biro, he will shoot, goes off a defender, and just trickles over the goal line. It's now a 2-goal lead for the Saints. A little later, it will be Jake Mikidiuk who spins, throws a blind backhander, and it's another goal, 4-1 Saints. Bobcats will answer back before the period is done, as it's going to be Christian Lloyd with a snipe. Or a rifle, I should say, 4-2 through 40. Another early goal for the Saints, only 30 seconds into the final frame, and somehow Biro will get a breakaway here, goes upstairs. It's 5-2 Spruce Grove. Lloyd does get one back, but that's as close as they would get. Empty netter seals it, 6-3 for Spruce Grove. Game 2 will get underway tonight at 7 o'clock. Now, while hockey is all the talk here in town, the Border City is host to some of the best under-15 volleyball players in Saskatchewan, all competing at the Sask Cup. Now, 4 Lloydminster teams are competing this weekend, and we will go to the Rustlers Team White. Don't let those green uniforms fool you. That is Team White taking on the Panthers from Moose Jaw. First set, a free ball here to the Rustlers. It'll be Brecken LaVenture who will find Maggie Burt. Beautiful setup. The Panthers can't really try to dig that up. It'll be the Rustlers, however, trailing this set 23-11. The Panthers would end up taking it here after Morgan Waller handcuffs the Rustlers 25-11. Second set, the Rustlers down 20-15. McKenna Leslie thinks that ball's heading back as she reacts, can't get to the ball in time the second time around. The Panthers would actually go on to beat the Rustlers White in straight sets 25-11, 25-19. And we will move on to another Rustlers team, Team Black, at the far court, taking on the Drake Fusion. Now, this was set point. Rustlers, Janae Jordan placing it perfectly. The Rustlers would take that first set 25-20. The Fusion would go on to win the second set with plays like this. The service ace, making it 24-14. Then on set point, the Rustlers would make a service error. The Fusion would also take the third set in this match, 15-10. And that is all the time we have in sports. Hannah Tita has your weather coming up.
This is Newcap weather with Hannah Tita.
Welcome back. It's feeling like an early summer outside right now. We're sitting at a beautiful plus 17. Unfortunately, there has been some cloud cover that has been working its way into our region over the past couple of hours, but thankfully it is still a very pleasant evening outside. Let's go over to the current temperatures for the rest of the province. As you can see, Grand Prairie and Fort McMurray are sitting just on the outside ridge of this warm air. 14 in Grand Prairie and plus 6 in Fort McMurray. 21 degrees in Edmonton right now, and Medicine Hat is sitting in the middle of this warm air at a high of 24 degrees outside right now. So absolutely beautiful. Let's go over to the satellite radar of the past 12 hours. There's this system that is moving its way towards our region and bringing with it scattered patches of snow and ice throughout the day. However, it should be working its way out of our province towards tomorrow afternoon. Over to the systems map for the next 24 hours. A low pressure system is working its way towards our region and bringing with it some warmer temperatures tomorrow. We will see some nice temperatures. Let's go over to the Battleford, sitting at 18 degrees outside right now and sunny skies in that region. 30% chance of flurries overnight and a low of -2. A daytime high of plus 6 tomorrow and a 60% chance of showers in that afternoon, and that is because of the system that is working its way into our region. Let's go over to the Lakeland region, currently sitting at 18 outside as well right now, with winds from the west-southwest at 17 kilometers an hour. An overnight low of -1, and then a daytime high of plus 5 tomorrow with a low of -7, and 30% chance of showers by late morning. Back in the Midwest, like I said, we're sitting at 17, an overnight low of 0 and winds gusting up to 40 kilometers an hour, a high of 7 tomorrow and a low of -7 with a 30% chance of rain showers towards the afternoon. Let's take a look at the 7-day forecast. Look at that on Thursday, working our way up to plus 17, so an absolutely gorgeous day. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast.
Thanks for that, Hannah, and perfect weather to watch the game. Is that right, Moses?
Well, it's going to be inside, but it'll definitely be good and red hot out there. Bobcats, Valley West, 7:30 puck drop, Civic Center. Head down.
That's all the time we have for news tonight. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good night.
Good night.